What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Latier's World Media. Victor Wembenyama, Anthony Edwards, the Milwaukee Bucks roller coaster. Man, look, there's a lot going on right now. Let's just talk about a couple of them things, man. Let's jump right into it. You know how we do.
If this world were mine.
So everybody's been talking about Anthony Edwards and what he's been doing in the NBA and to the NBA in a good way. Anthony Edwards is out there balling. He's been catching them. Who's gonna want to jump with this dude? Like, who's gonna want to jump with this guy? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Hey, we'll see. You know, Victor Wembanyama, he might. You know, and he might catch it too. But we seen what Victor Wembanyama's been doing. I think Popovich. At first I wasn't quite sure. Now, it wasn't that I was doubting it or anything. I was just wasn't quite sure why, he was bringing Victor Wembanyama along so slow. But after that All-Star break, you could clearly see the reasoning behind it. It was a great move for Victor psychologically. A great move by Coach Popovich, man. For Victor to be able to sit and kind of get his feet wet, you know what I'm saying, instead of just jump right in and maybe drown or build a certain level of fear because you almost drown. You know what I'm saying? And we're speaking figurative, of course. As tall as he is, whatever pool he jump in, he's probably not going to drown. You know what I'm saying? But nonetheless, let's say he out there in the ocean or whatever. But anyway, for him to get his feet wet the way he did, and then to see what was going on at the All-Star game and the All-Star break, I know, what it was, whatever. But for him to see, all the guys there and the work the guys put in to get there, regardless of what happens, when you're there. But the work the guys are putting in to get there, you can see his eyes kind of light up. You can see him kind of really start chomping at the bit like, okay, I think I'm starting to understand what this league is about and how I need to get out here and perform and what I need to do. Now, remember, I already said that Victor Wembanyama, he definitely has a really good attitude and personality when it comes to what the NBA is all about, when it comes to, understanding the moments and taking advantage of those moments and yet still, playing basketball, not sacrificing the integrity or the game of basketball for the moments, but understanding those moments and taking advantage of those opportunities. Victor understands those things, and we're starting to see him even build on it. We saw, his battles with Chet Holmgren is becoming one-sided. You know what I'm saying? That's how much Victor is beginning to figure things out. So it's about time that the Spurs have kind of let him get loose, and by no fault of Popovich, it's just some of the other young guys on the team. And there's not so much you can do or say about it, but it was some other guys on the team who take it upon themselves to take certain shots, to look off Victor, to not give him the ball, not necessarily freezing him out, but just, not necessarily giving him the keys to the car, still taking the keys when they're on the counter themselves. You know what I'm saying? There's a couple of guys doing that. That kind of gets in the way of your development. But again, they're out there trying to develop too. So again, you can't really say anything because they've been out there before. Victor's the rookie. You know what I'm saying? So you can't really say anything. You kind of got to let it play out and hope that Victor earns these guys respect, which he's beginning to do. I can see what Popovich was doing. Great job, Coach Pops. That's how you bring them along. Some guys you can throw in there. Some guys you need them to get their feet wet and understand some things. You can kind of see how those things were kind of, going on with Scoot Henderson and the Trailblazers. Scoot Henderson can play ball. Is he a playmaker, though? Is he a scorer? Is he all of the above? You know what I'm saying? What is he? What is his role going to be, as he continues to develop and continues to get better, continues to build himself? But we saw how he started the season. I'm not going to say he was drowning or anything like that, but you can see some of those questions developing. Then you get him out of there, and now you want to start getting his feet wet again. You know what I mean? So that's kind of why Popovich did that with Wembanyama. You can see those things, and I guess it's paying off, man. I guess it's paying off, and we'll see how the respect develops between him and those teammates. But then we're going to get out of here and quickly talk about Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving is different. He's different. You know how the NBA is with their skepticism, man. Don't be surprised if he doesn't get called in for a test. You know what I'm saying? Don't be surprised. Kyrie Irving, man, finishing those alley-oops. I like the way he's playing as a teammate. And we know he's Kyrie, but he's still, you know what I'm saying, sharing the wealth with everybody. And yeah, not just Luka. Of course, it's Luka out there being Luka. Luka sometimes has had issues sharing the wealth, but now maybe seeing Kyrie and respecting the way Kyrie can play the game and who Kyrie is and already having a championship, maybe Luka can start to see, you know what, maybe I can, you know what I'm saying, share the wealth a little bit and still be even more productive as a team than me getting all the wealth and glory alone. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see how some of those things play out, but Kyrie's balling. You know what I'm saying? The NBA, my goodness, Victor Wembenyama, Kyrie Irving, Anthony Edwards, Milwaukee Bucks, Damian Lillard, Giannis, the Boston Celtics. I mean, the Denver Nuggets. Jokic and Jamal Murray. Jokic and Jamal Murray, man. I haven't even been talking about the Nuggets because it's just a matter of waiting for them to get to the playoffs. You know, I just think the Nuggets are that good to where you saw what they did after the All-Star break, how they kind of just turned it on. Like, you know what? All right, let's go. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's the Denver Nuggets. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I got them repeating this year. So, I mean, we'll see. You know what I'm saying? Comment down below. Let me know what you guys think about Victor Wembanyama, about Damian Lillard and the Milwaukee Bucks, about Anthony Edwards. You know, I didn't mention too much about Milwaukee because I just did them videos and I got some more videos coming out about the Milwaukee Bucks and Damian Lillard and them. But nonetheless, man, my goodness, let me know what you guys think. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you for joining me. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys on that next one. All right.
If this world were mine.